it makes me wonder, is Seth Rollins going to come back just solely for him? I mean, of course he has to, but then that would mean R-Truth would have to come back for him. But yeah, I guess Truth doesn't have to come back for anything. Truth could come back and be like, man, guess what? I got hit by a car last week. You know, they be like, no, it was Bronson. You sure? You sure with no car, dog? I woke up with this passion. I can go to sleep with it too. There won't be no distraction. I can show you how to get to it. Cause this is all of our universe that pertains to me and you. Cause this is all of our universe that pertains to me and you. I done heard their opinions. They gon' start hearing mine too. Cause this is all of our universe that pertains to me and you. Cause this is all of our universe that pertains to me and you. Welcome back to another episode of Our Universe. I am your host, Emmanuel Robert. Nice to meet you too, man. Raw starts off with Rhea Ripley. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Rhea Ripley is getting even bigger, man. Like, she's getting stronger, man. Like, her character's getting stronger. She's just getting stronger as a whole. And it was definitely time to break that thing up. I was a fan of her and Dom, but it was time to break that thing up. Sometimes you gotta just know it's time to break that thing up. So Rhea comes out, and she just has that menacing look like she always does. I always say Rhea Ripley gives some of the best promos in wrestling right now. I know a large part of that is because of her accent. Like, she just really sounds like those villains from the movies, you know? And I will take every part of your last being and your mother's last being until you are all under my wrath. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it as well as her, but you know what I mean. She sounds like an actual movie villain. See, one thing I love about the universe, we'll go along, we'll play the role sometimes. This person, okay, I get it, this person's supposed to be bad. But if they're really good at it, we don't care. We're just not booing them. That's how I feel about, a lot of the heels. I can't find myself to boo him. Now, Dom Mysterio, I literally boo him from my couch, as my children do. Like, it's just, I've never seen booing be attached to a human like that. Like, you want to boo him, man. That fool come to work and did not have to say nothing. We don't even know if he can give a good promo. We've never let the man speak. Rhea tried. They get into this confrontation, not to jump ahead, but they get into this confrontation. And she gets interrupted by none other than Liv Morgan, who's just on another playing field right now, and Dom. And they're like, hey, they're laughing, they're kind of cuddled up, giving each other nosies. Now, let me tell you what's funny about these nosies. I cracked up to myself because, Dom's a married man, homie, so I'm pretty sure wifey was like, hey, homie, yeah. And I'm going to be kissing all the time, though, Squeezing a few nosies here and there. Save the kissing for the big shows. They know the ins and outs pretty well. Props off to you guys because it's like we definitely want to feel like you guys are still together. But we understand that this ain't back in the day and you are not the rated R superstar and y'all just can't tongue each other down like Vicky Guerrero and them back in the day. You can't do it like that now. You know, people are actually respecting people's relationships and stuff, which is really cool. There's other ways to still get that through screen without having to give all that, because my daughters are watching too. You know, I don't want to be the square in wrestling. It's like I don't want to, but it's like if you don't have to, if you have to prove the point first and foremost. If I got to send them upstairs, I'll send them upstairs. You can't watch this because I'm getting my wrestling in. Okay? So if you got to go to bed because Liv Morgan's doing Liv Morgan things, then you just got to go to bed. Okay? Me and my baby won't watch this. So it's like, I get it, bro. But they were very, you know, like I said, hugged up, you know, enough to where you felt like, okay, they're shitting on Rhea at this moment. And I'm thinking, I almost felt bad for Rhea for a second. 'Cause I'm like, oh man, they were really just like hammering in on her, you know? But back to what I was saying, at that moment, Rhea tried to give Dom like a pass, like, okay, bro, we're gonna finally get a promo out of you. I can quiet this crowd down. Cause they're like, no, I actually I wanna hear what he gotta say. And everybody was like, okay. And as soon as he started talking, it was like, boo. And I loved it, man. Cause as much as I love Rhea Ripley, I'm like, now Rhea, these people don't want to not boo Dom Mysterio. So if you're trying to quiet us down, hey, that is not gonna happen out here. Every time he talks, they're booing. I don't know if he'll ever be able to speak. It's like his relationship with the universe now. Like, you talk, we boo. That is that. Some things happen in wrestling that are just law. And one of those things is he talks, we boo. That is period. So the most surprising thing that happened is she said, we found out where you are. Which is funny because they're all in the same building and it's like, okay, yeah, you're in C7. Yeah, you didn't think we was going to find out you was in C7? Yeah. We're on the way. So she's like, we found out where you are. And out comes almost Undertaker-esque Damian Priest. I can't lie. I did not see that one coming. It was dope, man. It was dope. It was a dope start. I feel like all Raws are the best Raws when you start them off with a bang like that. And then they had them fighting in the stands, and then I was like, oh, how fun. What a treat for whoever got to attend that show. Especially if you're in that section. But they're beating each other down, man, and then they make their way to the ring where he magically has this match with Carlito already waiting on him. I like when wrestling can just segue that in, like, look, Carlito's gonna come out. Oh, y'all got a match anyway. Ding, ding. Now go. Love to see Carlito come out there and do his thing, man. Would love to see him win one of these matches. You know, I'm one of those guys who's like, if you have somebody who fits the bill, give him a bone, man. Even if you start bringing back the newcomers, we used to call them the newcomers when the guy's already waiting in the ring for you and nobody knows who he is. But give it up for Jack Swanson, and then he just like, but nobody knows who he is. Yeah, bring back the Jack Swansons, man. Just let Carlito smash him. 1, 2, 3. I understand he's not gonna go over on Priest. I get that. But just throw him a bone, man. Let us make us feel like he can still wrestle. You know? But it was a great start. Great start to Raw. That was one of the better starts I've seen in a long time, man. That was dope. Big Bronson Reed. They've made the man in 2 weeks. That's all they had to do. All they had to do was feed him to Seth Rollins. And in my opinion, he's a made man. Like, anybody going up against him, no, you got a problem. Him doing that top rope 6 times is one of the doper things I've seen him wrestling in a long time. I'm not just like blown away because he's a bigger guy. And how can he do it from the top rope? I'm just saying, even the little guys never went up there 6 times. Let alone to be 400, 500, whatever he weighs. It's a lot of time, man. You're going to chip a rib at some point. Jeez, man. So this week he decides to smash R-Truth. I would love to be in these board meetings when they decide who these things happen to. Or who gets to deliver the news. Hey, R-Truth. Yeah, you seen what happened to Seth? Yeah, you're next, bro. Damn. Because I know that hurt, homie. There's no way that it hurt. Like, I'll say what I want to say. You're going to feel some of that. I seen one when he came down on him and he put his whole forearm under his chin. I said, damn, he ate that one. You feel me? Just big up to their, and like I like R-Truth, but did I feel bad for R-Truth? Of course not. My child did. That's what my child's there for. I'm here to watch this incredible show put on. I'm here to see a match displayed. And I love seeing things I haven't seen before. And that 6th time off the top rope, all the comparisons they were doing it to, that was a bit crazy. It's 400-pound, 400 kangaroos, or it's for whatever that shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, that's a whole lot of math. But I love the spots. I feel like instantly you've made him into a dude that I'm like, yeah, he can hurt anybody. So bravo to that. Bravo to the Bronson Reed spots. That was great. It makes me wonder, is Seth Rollins going to come back just solely for him? I mean, of course he has to, but then that would mean R-Truth would have to come back for him. But yeah, I guess Truth doesn't have to come back for anything. Truth could come back and be like, man, guess what? I got hit by a car last week. You know, they bet no, it was Bronson. You sure? You sure with no car, dog? It's my dog, man. So he probably ain't gonna come back. He probably is gonna. We'll just see him back doing his thing. But as far as Seth, I want to know how big are they planning on making Bronson during that time to where Seth comes back and that's his sole focus, because you know Seth's always about the title. So if he's gonna take himself out that picture for revenge, that'd be a nice break. I would definitely be front and center for her. Now, this Xavier Woods thing has me a little perplexed. In a good way. I love it. I can't wait for him to turn on the New Day. I can't wait for Xavier Woods to turn. Yeah, I said it. Now, I don't say that out of New Day hate. Not at all. Props to them and everything they've done. Me wanting them to break up, it's a sign of respect. That says you've done all you can do here, sir. Now let me see this next phase of your lives. Let me see where he goes. I want him to join the Final Testament. As crazy as that may sound. I just want to see what he would do with it. Maybe start, I don't know where he go with it. Does he start wearing makeup? He always do his hair kind of some weird way. But I know it'd be a playground to have fun in for him. I love the idea of Odyssey Jones coming in and doing his thing, but you could replace him there and just do a whole nother run, but you don't have to. You can let these guys be free, and let's see what they come up with. Same thing for Jey Uso. Him and Jimmy splitting up was one of the best things that ever happened in their career, but they couldn't do it until it was time to do it. And it is totally time to pull that plug on New Day. They got a lot ahead of them. Even if New Day get back together at this point, let's see what these guys could do. And I love what's been going on with him, man, because Kofi just keeps acting like everything's cool, so he's just dancing more. But when Xavier's not doing it with him, it makes him look like extra silly. And I know that's how they intended for it to come out, but it's so fun to watch. Because Xavier is just like, yeah. He's like, man, and he's going to rock with us. He's going to be out there, woohoo, man, we're going to do it, man. Hell yeah, you ready for this? And he's like, yeah, I'm ready. It's going to be Odyssey Jones with the, the New Day? And he just looking like, oh yeah, And I'm watching it just like, oh, this is incredible. And I think that's what the Testament should do. I don't know if this is their angle for everybody, but their thing should be to break up crews. Like break up cliques, They should break up crews. At least try, hey man, get away from there. They're not treating you right. Over here, Go to Street Profits, try to get one of those guys. Hey, what's he doing? Go up in a Judgment Day. Just try to get one of them. Get Carlito. Get Carlito. They should get Carlito. Carlito should go from crew to crew. But them in particular, they should just take people until they build their own thing. Like, yeah, we take people from other people's crews and build our own crew. I'd be down for that. I watch that. You guys watch that? I think what I'm looking for in this whole exchange, I'm just looking for Randy Orton to get gully again. See, I'm looking for that legend killer, bruh. Like, I'm looking for the dude who took Undertaker on, bruh. I'm looking for the dude that went to war with Mick Foley, bruh. I'm looking for the dude that RKO'd Hulk Hogan on a car in front of his daughter. Since he's been back, he went through the whole Randy and Matt Riddle. RK Bro was dope. We liked him in that role because he was still like, bro, I'm not with this. But Matt made him like, he made him a better dude, like he made him almost a nicer guy, which was cool. He's getting older, got a family. We all get that. We with you, dog. And then you've been almost like, been watching Cody's back a lot. Came out there high-fiving a couple fans, which is dope. You're at that age. We get it. But what I'm looking for is the Viper. I'm looking for the dude that was on that documentary, Evil, when he was hitting his face and was like, talking about the blood rushing to his eyes. Yo, that's the shit. That's what I'm looking for, Randy. In this whole feud, I want to see you get mean. I don't even think I want to see you like high five nobody during this whole feud, bro. And he talked about your family too, bro. Oh, he talked about his family. Almost forgot about that part. Talk about my granddaddy, my daddy. Like, no, homie. You call Randy a screw up all you want. He don't care about that. But now you talking about Cowboy Bob, homie, and they will not stand for that. Defend the cast at all cost. I think this could be a good one. But to me, it's going to be based on how much they let the Viper be the Viper. And judging off of Gunther getting personal, I think we're going to see that. As soon as he turned his back, here comes Drew McIntyre. Where he plays in all this, I mean, we know. We're just gearing up towards a CM Punk, McIntyre 2. Which CM Punk just revealed it's going to be a strap match. I believe so. I seen him with the belt saying I have an idea, so I'm pretty sure that's how this thing goes. If I'm wrong, we'll come back and talk about it. At this point, I just want to see Randy and Gunther have a good match at the end of it all, but I'm way more interested in the build-up. Because I believe they can give us a 5-star match. Even Randy now, like, I believe they can give us something crazy. Hopefully they go outside the ring. I'm a fan of every big match needs to go outside the ring at least once or twice, unless these guys just can't do it, and then I'll understand. But as a fan, I want to see you outside the ring for at least a little bit. You can make your way back in there, but go out there, man. Fight a little bit in the crowd, and we'll get back in there. But I think it's going to be a good one, man. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely excited for it. I woke up with this passion. I can go to sleep with you. There won't be no distraction. I